tomorrow. Okay, so at the end of this video, I tell you guys that I don't know when I'm going to upload this video, but I do know when I'm going to upload this video. It is today, June 17th. This has been going on since the beginning of April, so two and a half months. A seller by the name of Rushi, sincerelyeva.co on Instagram, scammed someone, well, scammed many people. She's going to have her own dedicated video coming soon. Don't you worry, because this wasn't the only instance that happened regarding her. Scammed this girl out of $7,200 and the girl reached out to me, we talked about it. She wanted me to hold off on making this video or uploading this video until she actually gets paid by Rushi. Initially, I said I would, but that was almost 3 weeks ago. I'm not waiting for Rushi to get her finger out of her ass and pay this person, because in the meantime, she could be scamming other people. So my priority is to get this video out and let people know about the situation so they don't get scammed by her. It is absolutely fucking insane to me that Rushi could potentially use this video against this person and say, oh, well, she made another video, I'm not paying you now. It's like, no, bitch, you stole her money. You need to give it back to her. And to the person whose money she stole, if she doesn't pay you because of this video, sue her ass. That would be my recommendation, because she literally stole your money and gave you nothing in return. So yeah, I'm putting this at the beginning of the video, letting you guys know this is coming out June 17th. At the end of the video, I make a little disclaimer saying, I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but I waited a couple days. I'm like, you know what? I'm not waiting any longer. Like, I have this content, I have this information. I want to warn people about Rushi so they don't get scammed as well. I do want to mention that I did reach out to the person whose money was stolen, and I said, I don't want to wait any longer. I think waiting longer is going to cause more issues. Potentially more people could get scammed, and it's been 3 days, I think, and she hasn't replied back to me. So it's going to be really fucking insane if Rushi uses this against this person. Like, you can't fucking do that. I'm putting the truth out there. I'm not saying anything defamatory. I'm not saying anything that isn't true. Also, I'm not part of the settlement agreement, so I don't gotta do shit. Rushi had initially said, oh, I'll pay you if you have Vazrad take all her videos down about me, which were 2 videos, I think. I'm like, absolutely not. We're not going to just pretend like this never happened. That's not how it works. No, I'm not waiting any longer. This video is being uploaded today. So, on to the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do an update on Rushi, bitch ass Rushi, sincerelyeva.co on Instagram. I have 2 videos talking about her. I will link both of them down below. This is going to be a long one. Buckle up. So basically, somebody came to me and said, hey, I think I got scammed by this person. I bought a shit ton of fake belt bags from them, and I want your opinion whether or not they're fake. I looked at the pictures. I'm like, yes, they are fake. Absolutely, 100%. I then told that person that they tried to get their money back from Rushi. Rushi wouldn't give the person her money back. $7,200, by the way. It wasn't like it was like $100. $7,200. Here's a picture of one of the bags that Rushi was trying to sell. On the tag, it's a dead giveaway. That is not a real Lululemon tag, and I actually have one right here to show you guys. I do have a video comparing a real belt bag to a fake belt bag, and I sent that information to Rushi, and funny enough, she agreed with me at first, and then once she realized that her suppliers weren't going to admit that they sold her fake belt bags, because let's be real, what fucking scammer would? Then she turned around, she's like, oh no, you're lying, you're a bully. There's Reddit threads about you. You are just awful what you do on your YouTube channel. And then the dumb bitch had the audacity to talk about my kids. And you guys know. No. Here's one of the many differences between a real belt bag and a fake belt bag. So you can see in that picture, Rushi's had a tag that looks like this. First of all, this part is pretty long, but also look at that plastic part right there. This is the bag that I purchased directly from Lululemon. Look at the difference in the tags. Okay, this one's obviously longer. And then look at the difference between the plastic pieces. Again, this one is like rounded and this one's just a short little square. So basically the other person got an attorney because she's like, I want my $7,200 back because Rushi is refusing to give her money back. So side note, Rushi had not sent out the belt bags. She had just taken this other person's money. So Rushi was like, I am not going to refund you. I will send you other products instead. She wanted to send her like Free People stuff. I don't remember exactly what the brand was, but the person was like, no, I want my money back. I don't want anything else. I want my money back. So this other person didn't actually have the belt bags in hand because before she shipped them out, this person was like, hey, they're fake. I don't want them. Give me my money back. And then Rishi's like, no, I'm not giving your money back. I'll give you other products instead. So it was a fucking mess. So this person decided to get a lawyer because she's like, I want my money back. And the lawyer contacted me, and I'm going to show you guys. Said, hello, I'm the attorney for blank and her company blank concerning a dispute that arose between her and a wholesaler, Rushi, and her company, Sincerely Eva, over the sale of some 400 Lululemon belt bags. Rushi has agreed to refund my client the full purchase amount of $7,200 plus $290 in PayPal fees for these 400 Lululemon bags that weren't delivered because of some question as to their authenticity. However, Rushi has alleged that blank has made some defamatory comments about Rushi and her company, and as part of the settlement agreement, she has asked for removal and retraction of any such alleged defamatory statements. So first of all, I'm not part of this settlement agreement. I don't have to do shit. Nothing defamatory was said. It's not defamation if there's proof. But because this matter has now been resolved to both parties' satisfaction by a settlement agreement, I would respectfully ask as a favor that you consider taking down this video. I'm like, I'm not gonna delete the video and act like it never fucking happened. No, that's not, again, I'm not part of the settlement agreement. I don't owe anyone shit, okay? He said, at the very least, I'd ask that you consider indicating that this matter has been resolved amicably and that Rushi has agreed to refund the purchase price. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll make an update video saying that, you know, this is what happened. So I did just that. I did that a day after he emailed me, which I did not have to do. Again, I'm not part of this settlement agreement, which hasn't even fucking been settled yet because here we are. When was this? This was on the 14th. Today's the 25th when I'm filming this. Rushi has not paid this person, let alone signed the settlement agreement. So just throwing that out there. So I emailed him back and told him like, hey, yeah, I'll make the update video. And then I get an email from Rushi on the 17th. Hey, I need to discuss some things with you via phone. It's regarding my situation with blank, and I think you'd want to know. Let me know if you're open to having a cordial phone conversation. I think it's only fair to hear my side of the story. I'm like, I already know your fucking side of the story. I already know. And also, I'm not talking on the phone with you. Like, my time is valuable. I'm not talking on the phone with you. No, you can send me an email. So I actually didn't even reply to her. I'm like, this bitch, no, not happening. I already know her side of the story. I already know what happened. Rushi purchased a bunch of belt bags from a supplier. She was told that they're authentic, and then she found out that they're not authentic. She initially agreed with me. I'll put those screenshots here because that's also important that she agreed with me at first. And obviously her supplier, who's clearly a scammer, isn't going to be like, oh yeah, I did sell you counterfeit belt bags. They're going to deny. They do not have proof that they are real because they're not real. But their word isn't proof. That's not how that works. They can't be like, oh yeah, they're real. And that's not proof that they're real. They need receipts. They need a paper trail of where they came from. Them just saying, oh, they're real isn't proof that they're real. She made a bad business deal. She realized that. And then once she found out that her supplier wasn't going to refund her, she decided to twist things around and turn around on me. All she had to do was admit, yeah, I got fucked over. Like, it wasn't Rushi's fault initially. It wasn't her fault that she was sold fake belt bags because she was told that they're real. It's her reaction and denial. Well, first she admitted that they're fake, then she decided to deny that they're fake because, you know, it made her look bad, basically. Once again, her supplier wasn't going to refund her or admit that they were fake. All she had to do was admit she made a bad business deal and she got fucked over. That's literally all she had to do. I never said she was knowingly selling fakes. It's the fact that she twisted things around and now she's making me out to be the bad person. Isn't that what the scammers do? They're like, oh no, Vanna's Rod's actually the bully, even though I'm selling fake shit and breaking the law. No, Vanna's Rod is the bully. And once again, this bitch brought my kids into this. You don't fucking do that. I don't care what the fuck you say about them. You don't mention them at all. The 17th, she sent me that email, and like I said, I wasn't gonna reply to her because I'm like, you're not fucking worth my time. So then last night she sent me this long email. I initially reached out to you to have a respectful and honest conversation. Honest. But you're still gonna say that your bags are real. So no, it wouldn't have been honest. However, since you made it clear that you're not interested in hearing the truth and are committed to promoting your own narrative, my own narrative, which is the truth, that your bags are fake as fuck, but okay, I'm addressing the situation here. I have all email correspondence from Blank's attorney, whose name I'm fully entitled to share as she publicly identified herself by commenting on your first video. In these communications, her attorney clearly stated that he never believed I was selling counterfeit bags. He also confirmed that Blank had no involvement in your videos. Blank had nothing to do with the videos from Vanessa Rad for which you were justifiably concerned. That alone invalidates your claims and shows that you were knowingly spreading false and damaging information about me and my business for personal gain. How the fuck do you figure what? Your bags are fake. Just fucking admit it. That's all you have to do is just admit it. But you're literally digging yourself into a deeper hole. And I said this in a previous video, once I made that initial video, a lot of people came to me and they were like, oh yeah, I had issues with Rushi too. So this isn't just a one-time thing. Then she said, furthermore, my decision to issue a refund was made in good faith, not because of any wrongdoing on my part. You still haven't issued that refund. You haven't even signed the settlement agreement. So what the fuck are you talking about? They had already received sufficient proof regarding the authenticity of the bags, which is why the attorney confirmed. Blank has never believed and never said to anyone that you were attempting to sell counterfeit goods. Okay, that's a flat out fucking lie. Again, I'm not going to be thrown in the middle of this shit. Like, I have the proof. Here's a screenshot. That's a flat out fucking lie. If you have evidence contradicting these statements, I encourage you to share it. As it stands, I'm being told that the responsibility for the misinformation in your videos lies squarely with you. Attorney also informed me that he contacted you directly to clarify these points. According to him, you responded that you would correct your statements in the comments of your first video and post a second video to further clarify, yet you've chosen not to do so. So, nope, here's what I told him. I told him that I would say that you issued a refund. I wouldn't clarify any statements that I made because the statements that I made were true. The belt bags are fucking fake. So that's a lie. So who's lying here? Is the attorney lying? Is Rushi lying? Is the other person lying? Someone's fucking lying here, and it's not me because I have the proof. It seems the truth doesn't align with your need for attention and engagement, so instead you've continued promoting a false and harmful narrative. That's not fucking true. Incredibly disappointing to see such a biased and defamatory take presented as a fact. It is a fact. Your bags are fake. I just showed you the difference between a real one and a fake one. It's a fact. Just accept it, Rushi. And she just goes on to say, what you're doing is disgusting and just disingenuous. Like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You literally have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. And it's literally insane that you're like still trying to convince yourself that your bags are real when they're not. You're stuck with them, right? I replied back to her. I said, first off, the truth is the bags were fake. You're lucky no one is going after you for selling counterfeits, and blank just wants her money back. Second, you haven't even signed the agreement or paid blank yet, so you need to get on that. Third, I'm not part of any settlement agreement, so I don't need to do shit. You must have missed the video that I uploaded the day after her attorney emailed me. Again, something I did not have to do, and then I linked the video. I said, the bags are fake. Just admit you made a bad business decision. Never said you intentionally sold fake belt bags. You were unknowingly selling fake bags because your supplier told you they were real when they are not. You agreed to me that they were fake, but then when you realized your supplier was not going to admit that, because what scammer would, you turned on me. That's my issue with you. How dare you try to turn things around on me and make me out to be the bad person here? That's simply not the case. Again, all you had to do was admit you made a bad business move and got screwed over, but because you won't, the hole has been dug deeper. There will for sure be another video because I will not stand for you defaming me. And then she replied back and said, once again, you're twisting the truth to fit your own narrative. No, the truth is your bags are fake. That is the truth. Bottom line, end of story, period. I've been told time and time again that the bags were not fake from the supplier. Once again, their word means nothing. You need physical proof. You need a paper trail. Are you that fucking stupid? I'm going off that information that I've been told. Okay, clearly you are. Additionally, I never sold the bags to anyone, meaning they were never distributed. Well, you took her money, so you didn't send the bags, but you took her money. So what the fuck do you call that? Just stealing her money? Is that what that? Yeah, that is what that is, because you just took her money and didn't give her anything. So yeah, you stole $7,200 from her. That's what you did, Rushi. Again, something you don't have any knowledge of, or maybe it was brought to your attention, but you chose to ignore it. No, I actually said in the videos that she never received the belt bags. Additionally, you're not the queen of Lululemon bags. Actually, I fucking am. Actually, I am. And based on your own videos, it's clear there are major gaps in your knowledge on a lot. That's not fucking true. As for the agreement, it was resent to me 3 days ago. I sent the original version 3 weeks ago and blank never signed it. I was only given her Zelle information after the agreement was finalized, as clearly stated in her emails. You're once again distorting facts to push your own version of the story. And to tell me to get on that, once again, inserting yourself into something that doesn't concern you and truly need to learn to stay in your own lane. Well, blank brought me into this lane. You also need to stop throwing around the term defamation when your entire YouTube platform is built on exactly that, spreading misinformation and fueling outrage, in my opinion. Bitch, it's not defamation if it's true. Frankly, it's troubling that as a 40-year-old woman with 5 kids, this is how you choose to spend your time. You fucking dumb bitch. This is my job. I make money off this, okay? That's the part where she mentioned my kids. My kids have nothing to do with this. Also, I've done extensive research dating back to when I first started doing business and have no record of Madison supposedly commented on your first video claiming that I've been scamming resellers for years. It's actually quite interesting. After digging into your YouTube, I found that your video was posted on April 2nd. Coincidentally, that's the same exact day the account Madison was created. How ironic. Stop making fake accounts to validate yourself in your baseless accusations. Bitch, fuck you. I didn't make any fucking fake accounts. Madison, if you want to come forward, it's bold that you talk about defamation where there are entire Reddit threads and even a petition dedicated to calling out your behavior. Yes, the haters on Reddit. Like, seriously. They're either the scammers that I talked about or friends of the scammers that I talked about. Take a step back and ask yourself if what you're doing is genuinely helping anyone, or if you're just exploiting situations for attention and clicks. It is helping people. I have saved a lot of fucking people from getting scammed. Make sure you read our entire thread in your next video to make sure everyone has full context, not just your unintellectual responses and what fits your narrative, or I'll make sure to comment on it and share. Everyone is so over your nasty trolling and trying to promote your marketplace by bashing other platforms and resellers, hence the multiple Reddit threads about you. In my opinion, you guys should stay far away from Rushi, aka sincerelyeva.co on Instagram, because like, what the fuck? Just admit your bags are fake. That's literally all you have to do. I mean, you still have time. You still have time to go back and be like, okay, yeah, maybe you're right, Vat is rad. Because I am right. Somebody's fucking lying about me just pulling the videos out of my ass and just magically knowing about the situation. Like, again, how else would I have known about the situation? But I will keep you guys updated as to what happens. But that's going to be it for today's video. As always, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Yes, I am the Lululemon Belt Bag Queen. I know most of you guys know that, but I'm just going to repeat it one more time for Rushi. Yes, I am the Lululemon Belt Bag Queen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Right after I filmed this video, I got an email from YouTube saying that Rushi tried to privacy claim 2 of my videos. It's not how that works, Rushi. Good try, but you failed. A for effort, but it's not a privacy claim and the videos are still up, so. So the video you just saw was filmed, I don't remember the date that it was filmed on, but I'll put it here on the screen. I am filming this video on June 13th. As of June 13th, 2025, Rushi still has not paid the person back whose money she stole. I don't know when I'm gonna actually upload this video because the person that got scammed asked me not to upload this video until Rushi paid her. So who the fuck knows when this video is gonna be uploaded. Rushi wanted me to take my videos down and then she said she would pay the person. I'm like, fuck no, that's not how it fucking works. No. She wants all evidence of this wiped, so no, not happening. So I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but as of June 13th, 2025, Rushi has not paid the person back their $7,000. I did just want to share this information with you guys. I reached out to this person's lawyer because in the email that Rushi sent me, she said that well, let's go back. In these communications, her attorney clearly stated that they never believed I was selling counterfeit bags. That's not true. That's not true. That's the whole reason she's getting her money back is because you are selling counterfeit bags. She said they had already received sufficient proof regarding the authenticity of the bags, which is why the attorney confirmed Miss Blank has never believed, never said to anyone that you were attempting to sell counterfeit goods. That's a fucking lie. I emailed the lawyer and I said, hey, did I miss something here? Because Rushi's saying she sent you guys proof that the bags are real when I know 1,000,000 fucking % they are not. So I emailed the lawyer and I asked him just that. And this is what he said. Thank you for your email. I apologize on the delay in responding. I'm unclear why Rushi may be walking back her previous position concerning whether the Lululemon bags were authentic or not. As I understand it, in her immediate previous dealings with several other retail buyers like blank, she sent the following text message, which I include in my letter to her requesting the refund $7,200 purchase price. And this is the text message that Rushi sent to, I'm not going to say this person's name. I've reached out to this person and they haven't gotten back to me, but I think it's because my message went to a request folder. If you guys didn't know, Instagram messaging is a fucking shit show. If you're not following someone, or no, if they're not following you, your message goes to a request folder. Sometimes it can go to a hidden folder that is within the request folders. It's just a shit show. I don't understand it. So yeah, they haven't got back to me yet, but this is the message that Rushi sent to this other person who she also sold fake belt bags to. This is Rushi talking. I did some extensive research and I found that the Lululemon bags are fake. The vendor couldn't provide me with the tracking to Lululemon and where they were purchased from. And then someone on Instagram who identified fakes in reels took a look at them and identified them as fake. So that's Rushi talking about me. She said, I would never ever take your money and sell something to you knowingly, so I'm going to refund you. I am truly so sorry, but I'm so glad that I found out before they were shipped to you. Could you send me your Cash App, please? I'm so sorry. So again, this was around April 1st that Rushi sent this message to another person, not the person who's requesting their money back. This is a different person. God only knows how many other people bought the belt bags from her and maybe even received them. I don't know. I don't know if any of the belt bags were mailed out. The person who is getting their money back, hopefully some fucking day, didn't get any of the bags. Apparently neither did this person. But yeah, I mean, here's fucking proof. But now she's going back on her word? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Guys, in my opinion, you should never have anything to do with sincerelyeva.co with Rushi I'm not going to say her last name. I fucking should, though. It is public knowledge. She does have her last name on her Instagram account. And the lawyer said, it is my understanding that Rushi refunded the purchase price to several other retailers, I believe another one of whom was blank, but initially refused to purchase price. After I pointed out that the remedy under the Uniform Commercial Code for breach of warranties and non-conforming goods was, among other things, return to the purchase price and not store credit, Rushi not only agreed to return the purchase price, but also pay the $290 in PayPal fees that blank occurred. In my view, blank acted graciously and in good faith in agreeing to put the matter to rest and to refund blank's money. It was great that she said that. It was wonderful that she said that, but she hasn't actually done it yet. And this email was May 28th. This was May 28th, the email to the other person's lawyer. And here we are, June 13th, and she still hasn't fucking paid her back the money that she literally stole from her because she did not send her what was purchased because they were fake. So the right thing to do is to give the money back. Rushi, you piece of shit. And Rushi is going to get her own separate video because so many people have come to me telling me their experience with her. It isn't the first time that she has scammed someone. There have been many other times. So yeah, I just wanted to add that to this video. Again, I don't know when this video will be up. I told this person, well, she asked me, she's like, hey, can you wait on releasing the video because Rushi's not going to pay me if you release the video. I'm like, that's fucking insane. That is literally insane. Like, why don't you just sue her? So yeah, I don't know when this video will be up, but I just wanted to let you guys know that there was more information that Rushi knows the bags are fucking fake.